Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video for more NFL updates and analysis. Research. Minnesota Vikings bolster roster with key signings amid trade deadline. As the 2024 NFL trade deadline came and went, the Minnesota Vikings found themselves in the spotlight, not for new trades but for some strategic roster decisions. Though the team was active in discussions on Tuesday, they ultimately decided against additional trades. Instead, they leaned on recent acquisitions like RB Cam Akers and LT Cam Robinson, both of whom were brought in prior to the deadline, reinforcing their confidence in the current roster makeup. Special teams, setback, and adjustments. The Vikings' activity didn't stop with trades. Special teams took a big hit recently, as kicker Will Reichard was moved to injured reserve due to a quad injury sustained in a game against the Colts. Unfortunately, he wasn't the only key special teams player affected. Pro Bowl long snapper Andrew DePaula also found himself on injured reserve after an injury in Sunday night's matchup. These injuries prompted the Vikings to make necessary adjustments on Wednesday, addressing special teams needs first. In response, the team brought back kicker John Parker Romo, who previously competed in training camp but lost a close contest with Reichard. For the vacant long snapper role, the Vikings signed veteran Jake McQuaid, though he'll initially join the practice squad rather than the active roster. Surprising roster additions. While Romo's signing was expected, the roster moves announced Wednesday afternoon came with a few surprises. Romo joined the active roster as anticipated, but the Vikings also elevated defensive lineman Jalen Redmond from the practice squad, filling an open spot on the 53-man roster. Redmond, a promising presence on the defensive line, could bring fresh energy to the rotation. To backfill Redmond's spot on the practice squad, the team signed Travis Bell, a former Atlanta Falcon. Bell, a standout at Kennesaw State, brings NFL experience and versatility to the Vikings, having recently been on both the Bengals and Bears rosters this season. Gabriel Murphy, designated to return to practice. The Vikings closed out Wednesday's announcements with another move, designating undrafted rookie Gabriel Murphy to return to practice. After a period on injured reserve, Murphy's designation allows him to rejoin team practices. The Vikings now have a 21-day window to assess his readiness before making a final decision on his activation. Stay tuned to see how these new additions contribute to the Vikings' ongoing season, and make sure to subscribe for all the latest updates and insights.